Well, hello, my beautiful Virgo. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your messages for May 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Also, a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Okay, a little side note also, I'm running a competition for one lucky subscriber to win a ring like this one. I make my own jewelry. This is not a sales pitch. I just want to give back and say thank you to you all for your wonderful energy and spending time with me. I will make a ring just like this one for one lucky subscriber. It's a puzzle ring. All you have to do is put a song in the comments box below that really helps raise your vibration so much that you want to smile, you can't help but smile, and you just want to dance, okay? So I just want to share that with the community to help raise everyone's vibration during this time. So I won't waffle on, Virgo. My videos have been quite long this time. And I'll get straight to your reading. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgos. What do Spirit have to tell you for the month of May? Thank you so much, Spirit, guides, guardian angels. What do my beautiful Virgos need to know for May 2020? Can you please guide my beautiful Virgos? What do they need to know for May? Thank you so much. For those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the card because I believe that is my energy. Everyone works differently. This is how I do it. Okay, Knight of Cups energy, but it's in reverse. Okay, now that means you're still kind of waiting on somebody, Virgo. And I don't mean waiting per se that you're sitting around doing nothing, but I really feel that you were dealing with a person who was kind of a bit on-off. They were charging towards you, Virgo, and then they were just charging away, okay? And it's like, how can I put it? This person that you were dealing with had some sort of unrealistic expectations in terms of love, because we're dealing with a Cups energy here, which is a water element, which is to do with your emotions. And when it's in the upright position, they're coming forward like some sort of Prince Charming with a romantic proposal, but you've got it in reverse there. So this person has backed off from you, Virgo, okay? Now, you're dealing with a very immature energy here. You know, it's like, so a knight, they normally charge off after what they really truly want. And when they get it, you know, you are the prize. But this person, it feels like this person was coming on strong and then they backed off, okay? I'm also getting this person's a little bit moody and, you know, has been a bit of a jerk towards you. It is the nicest way of putting it there with that Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, but it feels like expectations were quite high regarding the situation and they have been dashed. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. What do my beautiful Virgos need to know for the month of May? So this is the beginning of May here. This person's backed off around about April or April into May there with that energy. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. I hate to break it to you. I mean, once someone's backed off like that, they're normally going away to have a think. But, you know, you're either all in or you're not in at all, right? I'm a Scorpio, so I don't deal too well with people just backing off for no reason. If they've got things to think about, then sure, you know, give space, but at least say what you're doing there, right? Don't just go into silence. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, this is like an abandonment card. This is feeling unloved with the Five of Pentacles here. It's like, yeah, it is an isolation card. So in May, you're feeling... Obviously, we're in this lockdown period where we're in isolation anyway, self-isolation that's been imposed by authorities because of what's going on. But this is feeling a bit left out in the cold with this person, okay? Now, Virgo, this could also be you leaving someone out in the cold, but I really feel it's an energy. Someone's doing this to you, and I feel it's driving you a little bit. At first, it was driving you crazy, but now it's just making you really sad. With this card, you're just feeling like quite hurt, like... you know, Spirit is saying it was their loss. It's their loss, but you do feel a bit of a loss with it. You know, you actually started developing some sort of feelings for this person. Now you could be dealing there with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but yeah, you're feeling like a bit left out in the cold. Now, as I said, this could be in reverse here. It could be that you're doing this to another person, and you're feeling you've kind of backed off on them. You're not sure about them, and you've left them a bit out in the cold. Now, this could be because they've been a bit of a jerk. They keep coming on in there with this, jerk kind of attitude about the situation. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Virgos need to know regarding the situation? What do they need to know regarding May? Can you please guide them to the next message? Thank you so much. Yeah, okay, so what we got here, which really does make sense. So this person has backed off because they really needed to think about a few things, okay? Now, that does not serve your situation when you're sitting there going, hey, we were having a good time, we were talking, I thought we had a connection, and now you've just dropped it and you've left, and there's silence, there's like radio silence going on. That's not acceptable. But Spirit is just guiding me to say that actually this person has taken some time out because it was quite overwhelming for them, and that, yeah, that's quite a how can I put that, like immature energy to have. They should have really come on in there and told you what was going on in their circumstances, but they're now coming on in there towards end of the first week of May, with some communication, okay? They're going to come in there and be like, I'm really sorry I didn't do this, I didn't contact you, but this, and this. Now, it is totally up to you whether you accept what they're coming in to say now. But they are dealing with swords, so it is something, they're dealing with intellect and communication. They're talking quite fast. So they've got a lot of apologizing to do. But it's because they have been doing a lot of thinking. But you've been feeling left out in the cold. So I'm not sure if you really want to take that, but they are coming on in at the end of the first week of May there with some sort of communication. And it will be like a flurry of messages going on. Now, that might be because you're going to start ignoring them, or you have been ignoring them and they're going to come in with a flurry of messages. But the connection hasn't quite gelled. One of you has taken a step back there to have a think about what's going on and left the other a little bit out in the cold there, okay? But there will be a flurry of messages at the end of the first week of May regarding the situation. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Virgo need to know regarding May 2020? Can you please guide them to the messages? As I take, thank you so much. Oh, that's too many, but can I take them? Let me see. Yes. Okay. Okay. So this person is, you could be dealing with a Capricorn here, because this is a Capricorn card with the page there. But they're asking for some sort of patience. Please be patient with them, because they were dealing with some sort of job situation, or you were trying to work out your money and waiting for money news or job situation news that was really making them overanalyze everything. So when they come on in there with a lot of communication with you, they're gonna say, I'm sorry, but I need you to have patience with me, because maybe they lost their job in this pandemic that's gone on, and their pride is hurt, or maybe you have, and you've had a lot of bigger things on your mind, weighing down on your mind, trying to sort that out, and you or they took a step back from this connection in order to figure out your head. This person, they are waiting on some sort of news regarding their money situation, as I said, or you are, but they are going to ask for that patience there. So you have the Capricorn kind of element going on there as well. So this could actually be the whole change that's needed in your relationship or in this connection here, because you or they, this is a Scorpio card, so again we're dealing with a water element. They're going through some sort of big change, or you are, and having some sort of rebirth. Now, because the first card and the middle card are the strongest cards there, they're linked together, and this person is going through a bit of the ringer at the minute. They're going through some sort of how can I say that? Some sort of transformation in terms of working out what they truly want in life, okay? And that's why they let the connection go a little bit dead. So it's not acceptable, really, but when they come back on in, at the end of the first week of May, with a lot of communication, they're going to explain all these things, okay? They're having a dark night of the soul kind of energy going on with them, which actually does coincide with the full moon in Scorpio. This is Scorpio card. Okay, that happens on the 7th of May, and that's about embracing your shadow side and healing that in order to progress to the next stage. Almost like shedding, old identities, things that do not serve a person. Okay, so this person or you, I'm really feeling it's this person, just because it's so connected to the first card there. They're going through some big changes and possibly ending a cycle of something. Okay, now I'm not saying that's an ending with somebody. They may be just getting over stuff, but with death comes rebirth and transformation and a lot of peace. Okay, so there will be a peaceful outcome to this connection. It's almost like this person's coming on in with this communication to you with the sword of truth. Okay, they really want to tell you the truth, and they're just fast talking, and they're trying to explain themselves because they don't really want to lose you, Virgo. And again, I've got I can imagine you saying, yeah, well, too late, huh? That's totally your call, but they're really going to come in and explain themselves. How they were dealing with a financial situation there. They need to get their money sorted or a job sorted, but also that they've got this transformation. And actually, this transformation does speak to having a bit more open communication and more truth in your connection with this person. Okay. Now we do have the Queen of Pentacles, but she's in reverse. Okay, so again, it speaks of this financial dependency. Okay, but also Spirit is just guided me to say you have someone in your someone who's connected to you and possibly this person. There's envious of this connection. When you got the Queen of Pentacles, but she's in reverse, it means they're envious of what you have. Okay, and I feel like it could be to do with money, but I feel like it's envious of this connection also. But this person that you're dealing with, who I'm feeling a really strong water sign connection to it with the Scorpio. But this person, they're going to tell you about financial dependence. So they're relying on money. They don't have enough. And obviously this situation has occurred around the world, which does not make living easier, and it's really knocked them for six. Okay, so they're asking for this patience because they're just not in a right way. Okay, yeah, they're feeling stuck. They're in this cycle that is never ending. Okay, when you have the World card in the upright position, then the cycle is coming to an end, and a better energy is coming on in. Goals are being set and lessons learned, but actually it's unfinished. There's there's delays and there's problems with their money. So they were really pedaling fast to try and make it all work before they completely went under. That's what I'm getting. I feel, it doesn't help your situation, Virgo, but I actually feel quite sorry for this person or their energy, that they're really pedaling really fast trying to keep the thing afloat. So they're going to actually come in and tell you this, okay? But this could also be you, Virgo, that you've been just focusing on your money and trying to make things work before you even think about a love situation. But I'm feeling like I've got this from the other person that you're dealing with. It's like they're out of balance, okay? The elements, or everything's upside down, and they don't know which way is up right now. Okay, they have some lessons to learn, so there are some lessons that are being thrown at them for this rebirth, and they're trying to juggle it all. Now they don't want to lose you, but it's kind of like their pride. There's so much pride going on here. Let me see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can I please have another card for my beautiful Virgos? What else do they need to know? Can you please guide them to the next message? What do they need to know regarding this situation? Thank you. Star. Okay, yeah. So the star card, yeah, it's a beautiful card, Aquarian card there. So some of you may be dealing with placements in Aquarius, or you know, be dealing with an Aquarian. But this is a renewal of hope. So they're actually going to gain a lot of inner clarity, and so are you. Okay, it is about having faith. That miracles can happen and that things will turn out the way you want them to in the end. Okay, Virgo? So if you're dealing with a financial situation yourself here and you just don't know which way is up, Spirit is saying all will be illuminated. You will gain this inner clarity, and hope will be on its way, but you have to have faith. Okay? Now also it's about being grounded, this card, you know, having one foot on the earth and one foot on the water, having that harmony and balance. And this person I feel that you're dealing with is really trying to grasp at some sort of groundedness, and they want to be good. They want to be the Knight of Pentacles for you. They really do, which is this Prince or Princess Charming kind of energy, bringing on in a love proposal. That's how they start. They really want this, but actually they're not in a position to be this wonderful, you know, loving, giving kind of person right now. They feel the love. They have all of the feels, but they just feel like they need to be more stable before they actually have something solid to offer you, Virgo. And they want to give you that, but it's saying all will be revealed. But this is also a card for Aquarius. It connects to Aquarius because people think outside the box, and then they make their unique voice work for themselves. And Mercury will be in Gemini, so which will help them sort of move forward with that. It will be a forward motion, trying to make things work for themselves, using their unique voice in order to gain more money, etc., etc. But the thing that's really resonating with me in this reading for you so far is that Venus goes in retrograde, okay, and that's on the 13th of May, and so you get this communication coming on in, and it's when Venus, which is all to do with love and harmony and compassion, it goes in retrograde, so it's very hard to have that giving and receiving in love and harmony, okay? So they're being really affected by the planetary alignments also, as well as their situation. So I really feel sorry for either, if you're finding this is you, Virgo, you're being bombarded all over the place, but it does come good, okay? So you or this other person that you're dealing with is feeling it. You can exchange the energies on this particular read, but the star card is saying all will come to the light, okay? Reach for the stars and you shall have them, okay? So, and you also, okay, they're guiding me to say that, Virgo, you are a wonderful, sort of dependable, reliable and loyal friend, let alone lover. And actually, you could extend some advice, excuse me, some advice for them to reach out in order to help them reach higher potential, okay? So you may have advice that you could share with them. Not money. They're not saying do not give this person money, okay, because they need to work this out themselves. This is a dark night of the soul kind of energy. They're dealing with some stuff, but you can give them advice, okay, is what Spirit has just given me there. Thank you. I was going to say that's too many, but they managed to catch it back in time and said, no, you get those too. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, they're going to figure it out on their own, okay? Nine of Pentacles. So it was just that it was in delay. This person is a really hardworking person. They are very reliable. They just found themselves on in a tough patch, okay? And they're working really hard to get back on top, and they just keep asking for patience from you, Virgo. This is what I'm getting. They're really wanting some patience because they want to come at you as a knight, okay? You are the prize, and they want to offer you the best that they have to give. As you can see, that knight on the horse, that horse is going nowhere. There's nobody else, Virgo. They really want you. But their pride had them in a bit of a spin, okay? And they actually want to offer you all that they have. But they just need to be in a good position, in a stable position before they can come on and do that. Now, they will be very honest with you, okay? but they have gone quiet right at the big. I'm suggesting here from the end of April into May here, okay? Because we start with the Knight of Cups in reverse. They want to be your Prince Charming, but they've gone quiet, okay? And it seems like they're being a jerk, or being unrealistic about certain expectations. But the Knight of Pentacles, they really do want to step up. They really do. They're still in that Knight energy. So although they get themselves back on back in the game, as it were, financially, and they find this is at the end of May, by the way, and they become a bit more resourceful. They're still at the Knight. You haven't. Oh, okay. It's like, Virgo, you haven't allowed them to get any further than that because you're unsure. The way they have conducted themselves, you are unsure. Okay. Oh. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords there. Now it is in reverse. So Nine of Swords is rest and recovery, healing from, and a lot of relief actually. This either you, if it's you, Virgo, who's had these financial woes, they're about to come to the end. The Wheel of Fortune doesn't start changing. It does not change. It's stuck. All will be revealed in the last week of May, and you come back up on top. You find the way which is up, and you get back on track, as it were. You get back on the horse. They just said you get back on the horse. Okay, and it's the end of anxiety. Okay, because this has been a very tough time for either you or the person you were dealing with. Very, very tough time indeed. This person could not sleep, has been worried out of their mind. They are over-analyzing everything. They're exhausted, okay? This is extreme relief from this torment comes right at the end of May, okay? So we'll just put that on. Where would you like it? Okay. Yeah, it does come at the end of May. I'm just going to get some clarification on what you're dealing with here and who... and what's to be done in the situation. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify this reading for me, for my beautiful Virgos? What do they need to know from May? Can you please guide them? Thank you so much. Queen of Cups. Oh yeah, so we've got another Scorpio energy clarifier going on here. This is a Scorpio card, and it's a healing, supportive, nurturing energy coming from this card, okay? So this is the... how can I put this? This is the energy of the card. Obviously, it's a water element, so you're dealing with emotions and how you feel, and you actually, I feel like you're almost taking on that energy. You want to nurture this person. You want to look after this person. You want to heal this person and support them, okay? And they truly desire it. They really do. But there's this pride about them that they wanted to be the best they could be for you. They didn't want you to see all this, okay? Because who wants to be with a mess? They've just said, who wants to be with a mess? And that's not true. That's not true. This person, they're very reliable. It's just that this whole situation just knocked them for six, okay? So you will surround them actually with quite a lot of nurturing energy. It's almost like, Virgo, please do not shoot the messenger, but it's almost like you put aside the fact that they ignored you, or you weren't talking to them for a while, and you do what's best for the situation, which is a wonderful energy to have there, okay? But you are dealing with someone, very deep emotions here, very deep connection actually, very refreshing, coming to the aid of another human who needs your help, okay? Now, they're not using you in any way. That's what I'm getting. Sometimes you get a toxic energy, but I don't feel that from here. Thank you so much. But if this is you, Virgo, that's had the problems financially, and that you have been wondering which way is up, maybe a Scorpio is going to come to your aid in some way, or you're dealing with a Scorpio. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Virgos need to know regarding the situation? Okay, thank you. Yeah, So you're recovering, you're withdrawing from the situation, moving on from abandonment, this card is. Okay, so you may decide, and again, I'm just telling you, I have to be honest with what the cards are telling me, what Spirit's guiding me to say. I cannot tell you about the happy ever after if it's not there, okay, right? I don't want to BS you. This card is about moving away from an abandonment situation. So if this person has not been talking to you and it's too late, as it were, then you have to consider moving on from the situation. But this could also be that you're withdrawing from the fact there's a lot of drama going on around this person, because it's like there's a push-pull element to them. They really want to talk to you and tell you everything, but then they pull away again because they're having this like dark night of the soul. They are being influenced by the planetary actions, which you will also be. So there is this push-pull going on here with that 8 of Cups, okay? You feel like the cup is empty. If you feel like maybe there's nothing that you can do here, you're being very supportive of their situation and being a nice person, but I really feel you're like, you know what though? If we were together in a relationship and the shit hit the fan, would you step up and be with me, or would you go silent and not deal with things until, you know, it burst out of you? Okay, so I really feel you're watching this person here, Virgo. How would they be if, you know, the chips were down? Do they have your back? Do they really, you know, that's the feeling I'm getting here. Temperance. Okay, again, we've got patience. Patience coming out here. Some of you may be dealing with this Sagittarian card. You could be dealing with like a Sagittarian placement there, but this is about balance, harmony, and actually patience. So there is a lot of patience required during May for you and this person, Virgo, that you could be dealing with this situation. But it's about having that balance and harmony, self-control and moderation, okay? This person does come to you in truth. So even though you're thinking, oh yeah, they got some excuses for me or something like that, the Spirit is saying they're coming with the sword of truth. They really are wanting to tell you what's going on, but they have some sort of pride, and they feel like if they tell you how much of a mess that they are, you'll back off. And actually, you don't want the drama. Really, you don't, Virgo. So yeah, you do back off, but you're there as a friend. You're there to be supportive, but and give this supportive energy, but you're not sure if this person is relationship material, is what I'm getting, okay? But you're going to have a lot of patience, and they are required to have a lot of patience also, okay? Oh, you don't want it there. Okay, thank you so much. Now, you are being guided here, divinely guided. You have to listen to your intuition. They brought me back to the card to show you beam of light is coming right down to your soul. You have to use your intuition with this one, okay? But ultimately, it looks like you'll feel this person is not relationship material because of the way they've dealt with this situation, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angel. Ooh. Oh, okay. I don't know if you saw that, but 2 cards just came out and just smacked against each other. I'm really feeling some sort of cataclysmic kind of like explosion. Let's see. I'm going to turn them over at the same time. Okay. Look at that. Yeah. So, could you have dodged a bullet, Virgo? That's what came up. It exploded out of the pack. I hope that caught on camera for you. Okay. So, what we're dealing with here is King of Cups, but in reverse, and also 6 of Swords in reverse. Now at the same time, and them explode, like flipping together. That's quite a powerful energy. There's a lot of emotions at play here, and I feel like this person, they feel, let's do card by card because I've got a lot of things going on here. So this person feels like they're unable to move on without you. They're gonna, if you decide to walk away from this person, there's going to be a lot of emotional outbursts that they cannot live without you. They cannot be without you, and they will never move on without you. Okay. Now, it's like a showdown. They're showing me this explosive showdown at the end of May. Okay. And, okay. So, yeah. they cannot move on from the situation, okay? And they want to come and see you. This is so interesting. They want to come and see you, but they actually can't come and see you because of this lockdown stuff either. So they're feeling completely stagnant. Now, when a person feels very stagnant and cannot action what it is they need to, or express themselves in the way that they want to, they can become quite explosive, okay? So explosive, and I mean verbally. They may, it looks like it's quite a personal thing, actually. It seems like there'll be this big argument. Yeah, they're going to fight their corner verbally. There's no physical abuse here. It's verbally, which, you know, verbally, it's not acceptable either way, you know, but there will be some sort of passionate outburst from this person. That's at the end of the May. Spirit is asking you to, okay, well, I'm not sure I agree with this myself, but I'm just going to give you the message of what they've just guided me to say, which is they're going through so much. They're breaking because of financial worries, and so much is going on that one must understand that there is so much torment, and this is the final straw that breaks the camel's back if you walk away from the situation, okay? Now, I don't agree with what they've just said. That's my personal thing, because you have every right to walk away, Virgo, without being in an argument with a person, okay? That's your prerogative. But they're just warning you that this will come in. There will be some sort of argument or butting heads. Just walk away if that's what you want to do, okay? They are giving me, it's quite a personal one this time. You know, it's unusual for them to actually show me a real kind of verbal fight, an argument between people. This person, I'm really feeling very heavy Scorpio energy. Now, I'm Scorpio myself, and I know that when I get angry, you know, the arguments are quite passionate, and it doesn't happen often, but it is quite a passionate exchange between you both, is what I'm getting, okay? And but Spirit is calling for patience, both you and them. So if you are a cross watcher, this is also for you to have patience with the situation, okay? Towards the end of May, just have patience. Whew, it's got really hot. I'm literally sweating on my forehead. It's crazy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can I please have a resolve? What's gonna? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry, they just said that's the end. So, what do we have? 4 of Coins, but in reverse. Okay, so this person is very vulnerable. Okay, they're dealing with bankruptcy. Now, Virgo, I'm just explaining to you why this connection may have gone awry. So it's obviously, they're going to be very honest with you. They're going to say about finances, okay? So this person is dealing with something on a major scale, okay? But they're very vulnerable in their mindset because of it, okay? And that's what sparks the outburst, okay? And 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, though, it's... 6 of Wands is good news and success. They just have to have patience with that, and so do you, okay? They are giving me a very explosive exchange between you, a verbal exchange between you and this person. And I feel like it clears the air, okay? You both then know which page you're on, where you're coming from. Now, Virgo, you don't shy away from an argument, but you don't want an argument. I mean, who wants one of those, okay? You don't want drama, and this person... they're tumbling, so they're bringing drama, okay? And yeah, so Spirit is saying, if the patience is there, though, if the patience is there between both of you, this harmony, this temperance, they're really like pointing temperance out to me big time. If the patience is there, there can be a successful outcome to this. Okay, there is good news. You will leap over the problems if that's what you want to do. Okay, you will be victorious, but it's your choice. So interesting. it's your choice, okay? You got the Seven of Cups there, which is about choices and commitment issues. This is really like your decision at the end of the day, because you feel like if this is at the beginning of a connection, imagine what it will be like in a long-term environment. Obviously, these are strange times we're living in at the moment, so anxiety and emotions are running high for every human at the moment because we're dealing with this pandemic. But Spirit is saying ultimately it's your choice. Your commitment issue lies in the fact that this person isn't conducting themselves in an acceptable manner, if that's the right way of putting it, because they seem to be all over the place. But Spirit wants you to be aware, and they will tell you, actually, they will come on in to be aware of why that is. Okay, so you have a lot of decisions to make at the end of May regarding this situation, whether you want to stay or whether you want to go. And I guess it all depends on how this person really conducts themselves. Now, Spirit is giving me a very heated argument. I see it over the phone, on cell phone, or and it's a lot of things said that people don't mean, and it's very it's really heated, and it's because this person, I feel, is losing pretty much everything, and the last thing they want to do is lose the connection with you also. So Spirit's just asking me to filter that through to you. Ultimately, though, it's your decision. Okay, Virgo? You have a lot of choices there. Okay. No, they said no. Okay, I was going to go for me, I want to see the outcome, but they said no. So, okay, I just do what I'm told. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please give them an angel oracle card to guide them with the situation? Can you help them from, okay, May? Thank you so much. Assertiveness. Assertiveness there they've given you. And it says here, this situation can be healed gently and with love, as you've requested. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right by you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. Okay, so this calls for a lot of truth and strength from both of you, really. So if there's any cross watchers out there, lead yourself accordingly. But yeah, so they're there to help you with the situation. But it calls for you to be just as honest and open as they will be with you. Okay, Virgo? So if you want to walk away into the silence, or this is you who has gone silent on somebody, the situation can be healed with gentleness and love there, okay? We can still, even though the situation doesn't go the way that we want it to, or the expectations that we had, we can always lead with love and light and walk away from a connection, not damaging another human even further, as it were, to break the connection. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Let me see what else. Oh, okay, 2 at the same time. Ground yourself, Virgo. Ground yourself and innocence. Okay, haven't had innocence for quite some time. We'll come to that in a moment. It says, ground yourself. When you detach yourself from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Okay, so Virgo, if it is you who's dealing with the financial issue there, Spirit is working double time to ground you and help you get through this situation, to help you on the physical, the mental, and the material plane. Okay, so hang on in there. The end of May, everything does shift for the better, for the finances, and all, everything starts becoming more successful and abundant. It may not seem like that right now, but it will. Okay, and we have innocence. Okay, so it says, beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so that we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy peace within your heart once more. Okay, so I really feel this is towards the end of May. So it's interesting, it's come in that timeline. When there's this outburst, you know, if you lead with love and light, then you remain guiltless, okay? And you keep your calm, composure, and peace of mind, okay? During this time especially, it's important to keep vibrations high, okay? So be mindful of that. Oh, I love it. They've said, go to the green. I just wanted to know, like, I wanted to come here, but they've just asked me to take one from this this deck here. One moment. This is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. One moment, please. Thank you so much, Spirit. Oh, they've asked me to be silent. Now, this does seem like quite a specific message for someone. King of Air. There's a lot of thinking to be done here. It's a Gemini card. You could be dealing with a Gemini there or a Gemini placement. But this is about being a leader, okay? And having deep thought. Really think about what it is you truly want there, Virgo. But also, they've been thinking about a lot of things as well. And they want to come at you as a leader. They want to. They want to step up and be the king for you, but they're just not in that place to do that. Now, this is not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. They just want to be the best that they can be for you, and ultimately they will be, but they need patience from you. And well, Virgo, absolutely, you have patience in everything, but as long as you're treated with respect, right? So if this person treats you accordingly, then ultimately it's your decision. So, but yeah, this person wants to come at you as a king of air, air being obviously swords, truth, communication. They will probably even tell you that they want to be the best that they can be for you. But circumstances didn't allow them to be at this present moment in time, and they feel like they've let themselves down and their pride is really hurt. Okay, yeah, so it feels like the situation has shattered some illusions that they had of themselves also, which has left their ego quite bruised. So yeah, this is how they want to come in at you. This is how they want to come towards you, rather in their mind. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in the center there. They are very pure. They are very pure, but they're just struggling. Okay, now I can't make excuses for other humans. I don't know. It's ultimately your decision, but Spirit just wants you to be aware. They gave me this last card because they want you to be aware that patience will see them through this and will see them become the king of air. Okay, but there is a path to follow. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. I'm just going to give you a trinket there before we go, Virgo. What else do my beautiful Virgos need to know regarding the situation? Can you please guide them? Okay, we have a couple. Oh my gosh, seriously? Yeah, wow, wow, wow. Okay, I'll come to this one in a moment, but we have the skull and crossbones, which appears on the death card. So this is my Scorpio. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 place. We've got 4 Scorpio. 1, 2, 3. No, we got 3. Sorry, 3 Scorpio cards coming through here for you. 1, 2. No, we have 4. Yeah, sorry, waffling. 4. So this is the 5th indication of a Scorpio energy or a placement there, but it's a skull and crossbones. So there is a huge transformation going on. Now this transformation does coincide with the moon in Scorpio, as I mentioned, about embracing the dark side, the shadow side rather. So this person is in rebirth mode. Okay, they want to be the best that they can be, but they're going through some stuff. I don't know if you can see that, skull and crossbones. It's divinely guided, though. We have the angel presiding it. That angel is overlooking the situation, okay? So we do have the angel, which means you're not alone in this, Virgo, but please do call on them for help if you're stuck choosing. If this is you, Virgo, that you're struggling a lot with the finances and with your situation, and you just want to walk away from it all, know that you are being divinely guided and protected, but it's a transformation that you have to go through, okay? Because the rebirth is worth it. You'll be shedding some skin, and you have the victory there. The victory in the Six of Wands. So if this is you, Virgo, and you're dealing with this, but this other person's not being patient towards you and not understanding of your situation, then obviously you have some decisions to make. But I really feel the energy they're showing me. It's the person you're dealing with, Virgo, who has gone a bit silent because of all these, this unprecedented time and these strange circumstances. Okay, thank you so much, Virgo. Sorry, they've just given me an image. 1 second. Okay. There's a plant pot, and there's some sort of it's a very stringy kind of plant that's in it, and there's some they call galoshes, Wellington boots next to it, sitting next to it there, and it's like keeping it by the door is coming on through there. I don't know who that message is for, but they really want you to be mindful that this person that you're dealing with will eventually become the king of air and be quite an international leader. They will step up into their power, okay? So whoever that message is for, it seems very directed at a particular person at the moment, which is very strange. I don't normally pick up on just one energy, but yeah, so they're showing me that. They're also bizarrely showing me some pancakes, but I think that's probably because I'm hungry. I don't know, but yeah, so maybe pancakes is important. And a little white dog coming. It's like a Scotty dog, or so. It's like just a little white dog that's quite fluffy has come on in and it's just stopped looking at me. It's just looking at me. Is the dog called Scotty? I don't know. Yeah, a little white dog, and the name Scotty, or Scotty the dog, or something. Okay, so that's just come on in. If this resonated for you, Virgo, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free for you. All you have to do is press the button there. Apparently there's a bell. It lets you know when I update my next message, and it lets me know that you've resonated with the reading, which is very important to me. And also put the song in the bottom comments box if you want to be in with a chance to win the ring. Okay, thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo. I hope this situation works out for you. Love and light.